Welcome to the Weird Shack, the podcast that explores the weird and spooky. I'm your co-host, Ollytobblez, with my co-host...
You're a co-host?
I'm a co-host now, alright guys? I'm
You're
the
a
host,
co-host.
Ollytobblez, with my co-host, Risky,
Voice is on.
Ciege,
Hey.
and Jordan with Stick.
Hello, everyone.
And today we're talking about a random hotel me, Ciege, and G-Man explored.
Today we're talking about one building.
One building. It was a big building. It was three
Pretty big,
stories.
Mm.
Alright, so here is the first picker. Put on the picker. Put on the
Here's
stream.
my first picker.
That's it.
Oh, okay. Right now, it makes more sense.
Yeah.
What's going on there? Is that just like the paint all peeling?
That's all the
It's like
peeling.
the,
This is the main hall.
Entrance.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that like paint just peeled together, like a bit of paper?
Yeah,
Or is it
yeah.
like-
So it's like wallpapering, but it's fallen.
It's pretty like old and
Old
peeled.
personally. Yeah. So we can look at it to see if it's got any spookies in it. I don't think there's any
Yeah.
spookies in there.
Bottom left, spooky right there.
Yeah.
You see it?
So yeah, this was the first bit. This was
Bottom
one of the
left.
halls.
Yeah, there's like in what looks like a doorway type thing.
Yeah, what is
looks
that
like a little
doorway?
figure.
That's spooky.
Doorway?
Yeah, bottom left.
Bottom left. I think there's a picture.
Is it?
Yeah.
Can you zoom in on it?
Enhance.
I can't.
Zoom.
I can't zoom in on it. I can make it a big
Bigger,
boy.
bigger.
Well, that.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm.
It's like the sack man from the Jack Skeleton thing. The Nightmare
Oogie
Before
Boogie.
Christmas.
Boogie
The
boogie.
sack man.
Oh yeah, that's the Oogie Boogie.
The guy from
I'm the sack
Resident Evil
man.
4. Here's the next one. This is the front entrance.
Mm.
Joe, I'll tell you privately, but it's secret whereabouts. One of we're doing this on
Oh mate,
Twitch
Iron
right now.
Man was there.
It says Iron Man dies. Yeah.
Spoilers, mate.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
So JJ Gamer 17 said, "Whereabout is this?" I can't tell you, JJ.
Secret.
Just to note, like, you know, when our torches were off, this place was just pitch black as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of
I love the
chairs
idea of someone
everywhere.
going in there. Looks a bit like my living room, dude. Yeah.
So yeah, this was another spooky pick. Yeah, it was pitch black in here. This is where we did like some EVPs later on. I haven't
So-
actually checked them.
It's so funny that someone that went in there just to write Iron Man dies on the wall.
There's loads of stuff. I'm sorry if there's any swear words, guys. Sorry.
Sorry if
swear
you're
words.
easily
sorry.
offended.
You should be.
Not like we aren't gonna swear. So
I don't swear.
Alright, sure.
Here's the next one. That room. That's where we might be able to hear the bit where
Kitchen.
I can't remember where that was.
Oh, I remember this room. It's
Oh, is that a bar?
wait, it's nearby. Yeah, in front there is a little bar, and
Yeah.
behind is a big room where they'd have like business meetings. And to get to that
Ah.
part, we had to like go across a support beam because all the floor was basically sinking and collapsing.
Yeah.
Cash. What about that spooky figure there on the post?
On the post. What
Yeah.
figure?
See that, like, that blue face? You see that?
Oh,
Oh yeah,
Mr.
the smiley face.
yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty scary.
Hmm.
I wonder if you can see the face of the person taking the picture because there was lots of mirrors in that place.
Yeah, it was
Mm.
quite disorientating.
Yeah. Pretty scary.
Jordan would know a bar. Yeah, I would. Stood behind bars enough in my
see,
life.
in that doorway again, there's like what looks like a white figure.
Yeah, peering around. It does actually.
Yeah.
I see what you're talking about.
On the left.
Right.
Like, so you got like the smiley blue face just to the left of that.
I can't zoom in much more.
Oh, I thought you were talking about if you
Yeah,
look
it does
on
kind
the
of.
Straight in
far
the
left post, it looks like a skull. On the far left.
Far left.
Yeah, there's like that post, and then there's like a shimmer in the air that looks like a skull. Almost. See it there?
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
think I do. Yeah, we do have a
Yeah.
weird picture. To be fair, that's
It
pretty
almost
spooky.
looks like a skull.
These are all Ciege's pictures, by the way.
Oh yeah, I actually see that now. Like it's sort of like not glitch, but you know, like after imaged a bit.
Yeah.
I think it's probably light reflecting off the mirror,
Yeah.
but it's kind of
Yeah.
interesting that it looks a bit like a skull.
Next one. It's a bit of a hearty-eyed boy.
Bless his cotton socks.
This looks like the floors in this place were horrendous to walk on this area.
Oh, this was a bit where I think they used to have like all the important meetings.
Yeah.
So this is the bit behind the bar.
Yeah,
that we just
basically
saw.
behind to the last picture that I just took.
Yeah, it just kind of like marshmallow, right, Joe?
Yeah. It's pretty crazy.
There's nothing really special about this room, I don't
No,
think.
we were just taking some pictures. 'cause
Literally the
it was,
size of this. And
it was nice to
that was
explore.
it. Yeah.
Alright, next one. This picture's horrible to do.
Spooky light bulb. Ooh.
This picture's horrible. It's too long.
It's a mobile phone picture there.
Yeah. Chris is legendary.
I'm surprised you put in this one up. It's just a like a little.
Yeah, but it's a,
Cover.
Spooky.
it's a smashed up
shattered
mirror. It's like
Oh, fair
8 years
play.
bad luck, mate.
Mm.
And oh, the pole's in it. I didn't even notice that.
Is that in the bathroom? Is that in the bathroom?
I don't think so. I think it's like a small makeup cupboard kind of thing.
I think it
When we
was,
went
yeah.
in there was a pristine display cabinet in there, not smashed up or anything.
Oh, that was on the second floor, wasn't it? Or the third floor?
It was on the second floor, I think.
Hmm.
I didn't know the wood was in the mirror. That's pretty cool.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, now that you mention it, I don't remember seeing that.
Where's the spooky one?
Kind
Oh,
of
you
looked like
think
there was a
it's-
hand like going like down in the mirror from it.
God damn it, Reese. Reese, can you stop coming out with all these spooky
I
premonitions
think this is
here?
the creepy picture. Yes, this is the creepy picture. Look at that thing on the stairs. Look at it on the stairwell.
Can't see yet.
Oh yeah, this is what I spotted when I was going through them all. Where that wall was, I remember it being pitch black, and I don't think Tobbles or G-Man got that in their pictures. Did you?
No, look at the twirly thing at the top.
Yeah. What is that?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Don't know
we
what that
don't know. I'm
It's
thinking
not-
maybe it's
spray
dust on the phone or something, but
Oh, now that it's zoomed
No.
in, it looks like spray paint.
Mm.
When we looked it on our phone, it looked really weird.
I'm
It's like a
pretty
gas
sure
mask.
that was completely black
Like
though.
a spray painted gas mask with like a tornado coming out of one side and like a.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
must be now. It looked pretty spooky when we saw it because it
It
didn't
does
look
look
right.
spooky, yeah.
Look at the
Like
weird
a
shadow.
white mist.
It's got like wings at the top of the door. Like how the rip's
Hmm.
gone.
Mm.
Yeah.
See, when I first saw that one on the Facebook Messenger, it looked like a little boy with a man behind him.
What do you mean?
And then when you started talking about sparrows, that's when it looked like sparrows.
Mm.
Yeah, weird.
I'm guessing that's a coronavirus
Yeah.
thing.
That picture is dope as fuck.
Hmm. Alright, so the next one. Oh, I just opened it myself. Chris, all your long pictures, mate.
Why are you using mine?
Because your camera's better than mine.
Sure. Mr. Smiley Pink Face Man in the
Hmm.
wall then?
Off in the doorwells.
Oh yeah.
See, this area was quite dangerous because where I was stood, there was just like holes all around me. I was just stood on
Yeah.
a beam here taking a picture.
Nice.
Oh, the balcony just had massive gaping holes everywhere.
That's what we like.
Ready to embrace your leg as you fall through.
Yeah.
Mm.
And the next one.
Spook.
There's a lot of hazards on the floor as well, like nails sticking up as well, which you
Yeah.
have to be cautious of.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's weird that pole being in the mirror. Yeah.
This is a really blurred picture of a smashed out
No, yeah.
door mirror. Oh no, it might be just open door. It's very blurry.
Oh yeah, it was just me taking a picture of like the corridor. That's a balcony there.
This is spooky door.
I think I remember
this
just
is-
turning around and taking a quick picture.
Because you took a load of flash pictures. Looks like
Yeah,
something's
yeah.
in the hallway.
These were all flash pictures that I took.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, this was what you're like. I'm taking a picture of that. It's pretty creepy, that hallway.
Yeah, I don't like hallways
Is
at all.
anyone... I guess that's just like a light on the ceiling there, but it looks like a mask or something.
It does actually. It looks like a ninja
What
peering
were you
down.
looking?
Well,
A ninja.
like top middle in the darkness.
Oh, what?
Look-
Right. There.
Yeah, I think
It,
it's
loo-
like one of
it
those-
looks like a mask, but it does look like one of those circular sort of lights as well.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
just with the image, it sort of looks like a big like shadow
Yeah.
man walking towards you.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it
it does. With the
Yeah.
shoulders.
If you look
Yeah.
at that as face, then you can see the rest of the shape quite easily.
Yeah. I agree with that. It does look like a guy in like a big trench coat. It looks like Mr. X from
Mr.
Resident
X,
2. Yeah. Good spot, Reese. Good spot.
Hmm.
Next
yeah,
one.
it definitely does look just
It
like
does.
a
Glad I
regular
didn't
light.
notice this while I was taking the picture.
You would have heard chung, 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 him walking towards you.
Oh yeah.
Let's go and give it to you.
Yeah, I think this one, yeah, you can definitely see like this is
Yeah.
looks like
Yeah,
it's a
yeah,
bit further
yeah,
on
it's
there. It's
like that.
definitely a light
Yeah.
thing.
It looks like there's a guy standing in the background though, at the very far back.
Yeah,
There was a cupboard
like-
back there.
Yeah, I remember the cupboard being back there.
I remember the cupboard. Yeah, the cupboard.
I do remember a cupboard.
Spookiest part.
It's just like an open cupboard on the floor.
Open
Oh,
cupboard on the. Oh right, I get you. No, I was talking about a room cupboard. This is the room of 1,000 pigeons.
Look at the eyes. The eyes.
Oh, wow. This is
They
loads of
scared
pigeons,
they
isn't
scared
it?
the shit out of me as well.
Yeah, they made me jump.
They were well spooky. This was
Just
What
watch
sort
it,
of
it
room
was
was
like-
this?
It was a destroyed
I think
room.
this was
Basically,
like
all
a
the
swimming
floor had
pool,
collapsed.
like inside
Part-
the swimming pool.
Yeah. All of it
Oh.
collapsed though. Do you remember?
Yeah,
All the floor had collapsed in.
but there was
like
loads.
half
Of,
the building.
If it's a tiling, like it would be like a changing room or something.
yeah,
But it was right behind the main hall,
Ah,
so which was really
it's a white
strange.
pigeon there.
yeah,
Is that?
yeah. It is. Yeah,
Yeah, the good
Is
spell.
it a ghost pigeon?
it's not.
No, it was actually there.
I saw it. It was scary. There was lots of pigeon shit everywhere.
Hmm.
It was spooky though, because you walked in, all we could hear was this like weird noise. And we're like, what the hell's that? And you lifted the torch, and all these eyes just glare at you.
And you had
So, it's weird that they just sat there in the darkness. What time did you go there?
9 o'clock,
late?
10 o'clock.
Okay, so they would
Yeah,
have all come-
it was quite dark.
There's one of those
Yeah,
toilet
they-
pools there in the
They
middle
would have all
of the
come
lift.
to go to sleep then, if it was that late.
Nothing,
Oh yeah,
nothing special about this picture. It's just
A lift.
the lift,
But the
The
lift was all
lift bay.
cemented off. Pretty scary.
the toilet bowl.
yeah, true. You couldn't go into the
Oh,
elevator
it's
shaft.
cemented.
Yeah, you couldn't jump in the elevator shaft. Pretty disappointing.
Can't jump on the shaft.
Give it a 4 out of 10.
This is the opposite side of where we saw the spiral. Ron man dies.
Ron man dies. Ron dies. Spoilers,
This is all
guys.
close to the entrance still.
Entrance again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where Ron man died.
So
Quite
we
sad.
haven't left the bottom floor yet.
No, we have. These aren't like in order.
Oh,
They're
okay,
just.
The hallway pictures that you see, those are on the second floor.
right.
This is a very blurry picture, but this is where me and Gordon heard some metal clanging.
Hmm.
This is where the pigeon's home was in that room. like further to the left.
So
The
you heard
floor,
the
the
pigeons
floor
and you were
was
like, "Oh."
really like goopy and hard to step on.
I know they look. I know the pictures look like they were taken on a potato. It's because he was.
What does that say on the wall there? Can you figure it
I
out?
think there's a better picture here. What did it say?
I can figure it
Oh
out.
right, yeah, yeah, I see it now. No, I can't figure it out. I'm sorry. Here's another one. Is a Christmas toilet, a bathtub with some
Christmas toilet bathtub.
some tinsel in the hallway.
Nice.
It's quite cool, quite cool.
Santa had a quick pit stop and had a bath.
And a bath in the middle of the hallway.
Oh yeah.
Oh, do you know? Gordon picked up that menu, Chris.
Yeah.
He binned it because he didn't want to bring anything back with him.
Fair.
You're rather superstitious with that, is
Yeah,
he?
he's very superstitious.
I was gonna say, did you think it had a viral infection on it or something?
No, you're just.
I didn't.
scared of
I didn't think you
curses.
meant like superstition.
You're scared of the
Bring
curse
some
of
of
the hotel.
Scared of the wine list.
Just bringing back any sort of spirit with him.
Nah, bring something back with me.
I
Might
get
make
it,
my
Reese.
life entertaining.
Spirit, because alcohol.
Bit of a black mold room. There's a Santa corpse on the floor.
Oh yeah. Cover your children's eyes. Don't let them see him. These are better days.
That thing, like, I swear, like, all hotels and, like, pubs and crap have one of those fucking Santa faces in their storage. that they
Mate, my
bring out
mother
around
has
Christmas.
one of those Santa faces.
Yeah.
She's a hotel, isn't she?
She's not a hotel. Not last time I checked, anyway.
Because men come around and stay in her.
Yeah, I think a lot of people from a certain age or
Love
years have
hotels.
had that Santa face thing.
Loads of cards and England flags.
Oh, I remember taking this picture.
Oh, yeah.
This
It's-
was not a pleasant picture to take because, obviously, before the flash, it was just pitch black. Couldn't see anything.
So, like, basically, this is like all of the hotel's decorations that's been dragged out and thrown everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty much.
this
They
is
had
in
a
the
massive,
basement as well, mind you.
Yeah.
Ah, right.
They had a massive storage container with like chairs, jackets, old-timey suitcases, purses.
Mate, you should have looked
briefcases.
through all the jackets and
We
purses.
look-
You probably would have found some
We
cash.
looked for a couple of them, but it was getting pretty dusty in that room after we moved everything.
Yeah.
But
That second door on the left.
there was
had a wee in
two
there,
safes
just
in
like-
there. Yeah, we did have a wee in there. Yeah, we
That
did.
second
Wees
door on
in
the
there.
left, I had a wee in there, just so you know.
There was two safes in there.
I like the playing cards. What was that, sorry, about safes?
Two safes in there.
Ah.
The massive one was open. The small one was locked.
Did you use your lockpick?
It doesn't work on saves.
It was an old-fashioned one. It was one of
Yeah.
those twisty dial
Twisty
ones,
dial
but
ones.
it was in a wall and it just
Someone
didn't
tried
work.
to smack it out, like break the stone around it, but they couldn't get to it.
Right.
I took my pick locking kit, but
Did you
everything-
take any pictures of the safes?
No, we didn't.
That's a shame.
Yeah. But yeah, I didn't. My pick locking skills didn't come in handy, sadly. All right, video time.
Oh god.
I've got 6 videos. I've got.
Have you? When did you do
Have
this?
you? Have you?
Braggy.
Yeah, I've got 6 videos. Some are like 30 seconds, some are 6 minutes. Yeah, I've got 6 videos. Okay, some are like 30 seconds, some are 6 minutes. Alright, here's the first one. 32 seconds, get ready. So yeah, this is the abandoned hotel. The rooms are a bit fucky, but look at this hallway, man. So yeah, this is the abandoned. There's so many pigeons everywhere. Fucky, but look at this hallway, man. There's so many pigeons everywhere. Two 210. Go to the floors, man. So yeah, this is the abandoned hotel. The rooms are a bit fucky, but look at this hallway, man. So yeah, this is the abandoned. There's so many pigeons everywhere. Fucky, but Alright, this one here is... I don't know. Alright, this one here is... Alright, this is the next one. Hello, I'm calling out to any spirits that possibly might be in this hotel. Hello. Please make yourself known. Touch one of us. Knock some glass. Knock a wall. Don't be a pigeon. Touch one of us. That'll be sick. Knock a wall. Don't be a pigeon. That'll be sick. I'm calling out to the little girl that could possibly be in here. I'm calling out to the little girl that... Make yourself known. Knock on a wall. Sorry about my bad. Tap the wall. 1 for yes, 2 for no. Did you die here? Tap the wall. 1 for yes, 2 for no. Did you die here? Tap the wall. 1 for yes, 2 for no. Did you die here? It's Chris.
It's Chris.
Make a noise. Any noise at all. Make a noise. Any noise at all.
Head.
Good, mate. Thanks.
Can you move a piece of wood in this room? Can you move a piece of wood in this room? I'm calling out to anyone who could possibly be in the hotel. I'm calling out to anyone. I heard multiple people died here in a fire. 2 children as well. I heard. Did you die in the fire here? Knock on the wall once. Knock on the wall 2. Knock on the wall 2. Knock on the wall 2. Did you want anyone else to knock on the wall? Knock on the wall? Does you want anyone else to talk instead of me? Does you want anyone else to talk instead of me? One of you guys want to try it? Is anyone here? Is anyone here? I'll beat the fucking shit out of you. I'll beat the fucking shit out of you. Don't believe you're here, boys and girls. God was like, no, don't say that.
Wait, what did you say?
I said, like, I'll beat
How
was the jam sandwich in? How was the jam sandwich in? It's gone a bit colder.
Not moving around.
Yeah, true.
I want to say anything. The first time we talked, this sounds fucking cheesy. I felt a draft right here. I don't feel that draft no more.
What, in the hallway?
Like just here, where my arm was.
It's rather
Oh,
dry.
it might have been the way I was breathing because this expels air down.
Anyone here? Make a noise for me, please. Anyone here? Make a noise for me, please. Knock on a wall. Knock on a wall. Hello. Give you some biscuits. Give you some biscuits. You must be rather sad that you died here, though. Just show us one little thing so we know you're here. Just show us one little thing so we know you're here. Just one bang, one glass, one shake of something, please. One bang, one glass, one shake of something. One please. Glass, please.
Two glass, please.
You know, it's his 2 eyes continuously looking at you.
Back there.
I was going to say.
Hello. Is anyone here? Let yourself known, please.
See that
Hello?
black thing
Is
go
anyone
across
here?
that door just
Would you rather us have the lights off?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bat that.
Let's drive lights off.
That
Would you rather us
there.
have the lights off? Is anyone here? Let's drive lights off. Can you let yourself known, please?
This was disorientating because your
Can you let
eyes
yourself
actually
known,
just-
please? Any noise at all? Any noise at all?
Knock once or two.
Just make a noise, please. Just make a noise, please. I heard like a shuffling. Is anyone here? Make yourself known. Anyone here? Make yourself known. Now. Now. Too many cars.
Put my light back on.
Okay, does that spook you too much? Hello, I'm calling out to any spirits that possibly might be in this hotel. Please make yourself known. Touch one of us. Knock some glass. Knock a wall. Don't be a pigeon. Touch one of us. Knock some glass. Knock a wall. Don't be a pigeon. All right, next one.
So it's only full words that you use it for.
Is anyone here? Did you die in a fire?
Don't
This
be
might-
a pigeon.
This might be the scammer. Did you die in a fire?
That's just noise.
Yeah, this
Is
is
there
this
anybody
is
here?
the spirit box.
Ready, yeah. Who's here?
Listen to this bit.
Can you see us?
How weird.
Did you hear that as well?
Yeah.
Glass.
Is there anybody here?
Make a noise. It's like a
Here.
radio wave scanner thing that says sounds, words.
Who's here? Did you say Maria?
Yeah, it said here when I said here.
Yes.
Is anyone here? Is anyone here?
All the noises on that are spooky as shit.
That's sexy glove with a flashlight.
Is there a little girl here? Is there a little girl here? Yes or no? Answer me.
Just get aggressive.
Did you die here?
Answer there.
Did you? How did you die?
So the guy says, what?
Nail? Nail from Planet Namek.
How did you die? How
You can't turn off your Wi-Fi. Can't turn off your Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Which one?
And turn off data roaming as well, because that can have interferences.
Is there anybody here with us now?
In this room? No.
Joyce. Joyce.
Can you see us?
Nail from the planet Namek.
But yeah.
So it's only full words that yours is for.
Is anyone here? Did you die in a fire?
So it's only full words that yours is for.
Is anyone here? Did you die in a fire?
Yeah, it's just noise.
Is there anybody here?
Yeah, it's finished now. I don't think it is.
Yeah.
It's interesting. What does it do though? Does it just pick up radio signals and just like?
It scans different like sounds and noises. They make it more creepy than what
Mhm.
it is. Is anyone here with us now? Make yourself known. Make a noise before we leave. Is anyone here with us now? Make yourself known. Make a noise before we leave. Was that you behind us rattling me and Gordon? Was that you behind us rattling me and Gordon?
Is this your home? Are you trapped? Can you move something? Do we scare you? Are you afraid?
Nah. How did you die? How did you die?
Was there a fire? Can you move one of the lights?
Right.
In here?
Is anyone here with us now? Make yourself known. Make a noise before we leave. Is anyone here with us now? Make yourself known. Make a noise before we leave. I got one more. Before we leave, is anyone here? Make a noise. Make yourself known. Before we leave, is anyone here? Make a noise. Make yourself known. This was without the thingy this time. We're going now. Last chance to make a noise. We're going now. Last chance to make a noise. Can you make a noise again quickly? One more time. One more time. Knock on the wood. Knock on the wood. Knock on a piece of metal. Knock on a piece of metal. Take from our torches if you need to. Just knock something before we leave. Take from our torches if you need to. Just knock something before we leave. Before we leave, is anyone here? Make a noise. Make yourself known. Before we leave, is anyone here? Make a noise. Make yourself known. I guess that was it. That was it.
It's a fact for you. Apparently, one of the spirits there, he had a really fucked up name. Apparently, he was Joe Molester or something like that.
Molester.
Yeah, Molester was like his surname or something. Apparently.
What guy?
G-Man was reading from this article that he found.
Joe sent me a message while we were watching it about molester, and I was like, the fuck. We had someone in fucking Among Us come in and they were called molester.
Oh, really? Weird.
Yeah. It's just a joke name.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Strange.
So yeah, that was our hotel exploring. We went at night. It was pretty spooky.
Yeah, seems pretty spooky.
Would have been better if you couldn't hear cars constantly, but it was
Yeah.
next to the road. So.
Yeah.
We didn't break anything getting in. Just let everyone know. It was all open. It was
yeah,
all
it was literally
open.
an open doorway, pretty much.
Someone else kicked it in.
Surprised you didn't encounter a tramp or something.
The place was too. There was beds in there,
Yeah.
but the place was too like damaged to comfortably live there. Because there was beds in the room and stuff, and there was mirrors and stuff in the rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do your makeup, you know, in the morning when the light shining through the broken.
There's lots of pigeons everywhere.
That's what the homeless people are worried about. They're like, oh shit, I can't do my makeup.
But the thing is, it's like they'd been cementing all the windows up and stuff, so people couldn't get in there. Someone's obviously gone recently and kicked it in.
Right.
So yeah.
Guessing they did the lift for health and safety, so if
Yeah,
people
must
break
have.
it, they couldn't fall down the lift. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, at the end there, when you're saying take from the lamp, the torch, you mean like take energy from the
Yeah,
torch,
yeah.
or-
Take it from the torch to get
Right.
power to do stuff.
Just thought I'd clarify that in case people watching were like, what the hell was that?
Grab the torch out of my hand, run off with it.
Yeah, and just to clarify, when you said once or two, you meant once or twice, right?
Shut up, you dick. Yes, I did.
That was so funny. I
I'm.
think what makes it more funny is the fact that you were doing like a very serious thing at the time.
That was a bit special, right? But yeah, that was
In all seriousness, it was a pretty cool place. But when you're in there in the moment, your mind tends to run wild with imagination of what's in the dark.
Yeah.
It
What were you
almost,
gonna say,
like,
Reese?
Fabricate sounds and stuff like that.
Well, it's like in the woods back where I used to live, with the ruins there.
Yeah.
Like we used to go in there at night and be spooked out and stuff. But...
Well, do you remember when we all went and did that seance in the house?
I don't think I went with you.
I think you were sick that night,
Was
or
that-
Joe wasn't very well, and we went up there.
That was when Joe drank like that whole bottle of that bloody strawberry and cream liquor stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. Me, Reese, and Chris went up there and we did a seance and we heard stuff, but we think it was a fox. We heard lots of stuff like rustling. Do you remember that in the hedges?
Like walking on concrete, didn't we?
Oh yeah, we did.
At like 12, midnight.
Yeah, we did. We heard like stone clatter,
Yeah.
and we heard
Yeah,
the
like
hedges and stuff. By
Who's-
yeah, like on the cobblestone kind of thing.
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Not like just like normal hooves, but you know, like proper horse shoed
Yeah.
hooves.
Yeah.
Weird.
Didn't
Oh,
one of the
that'll be running.
candles go out as well?
Hmm.
Makes sense.
Didn't one
I
of the
think it did.
candles go out?
Yeah.
And there was like loads of thread left to burn or whatever.
When
Oh.
sorry, what were you gonna say?
That was actually, it was a cool little room, you know.
It was a cool thing. When we were younger, we used to call that the witch's house. We used to try and freak people out and take them out there. So,
That place was
like,
cool, though.
whenever me or Ollie had a birthday party, we'd do it there,
It was like a tradition.
and we'd be like, "Let's go up to the witch's house."
Well, we
Try
used
and
to
freak people out.
just wander around that forest all the time at night.
Yeah. I remember us walking home, walking to my home from someone who lived nearby, and we had to like do it in pitch black. Do you remember that? And we
Yeah.
were like walking down the road, and like the only light you had was literally like the sky with the stars in,
Yeah.
but you couldn't see anything else around you. So you had to look up to figure out where you were going. Because if you
Yeah.
looked up, there was like a clearing where obviously there weren't trees on the road.
Yeah,
So
because
to
it was
tell
like
where you were going.
it was like a dense forest left and right down this one big road.
Yeah.
The road was enough to fit 2 cars down it, but
Yeah.
there wasn't street lamps or anything. It was just forest left and right.
Oh, so to find your way, you had to look towards a horizon, essentially.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, not even the horizon, just the sky.
Yeah,
then
'cause
if
it was
you looked up, you
Yeah.
could see the sky, and you'd be like, "Oh, well, trees aren't there, so that's where we need to go."
Yeah, so it was like an arrow. So like we just followed the
Yeah.
skylight, and it
Yeah.
showed us which way was straight, kind of thing.
That was the same night actually that we saw what we thought was an alien. That
Was
was the
it?
same night. I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah.
'Cause we were walking down that way and we came like up the road near to
Oh,
where I
didn't
used
we
to
look
live.
past the fence? Over the fence?
What fence? Like the one near
The
my old
top,
house?
yeah. The top fence where the water pump is.
We were stood like up the top bit there where
Yeah.
you can look over down into where I used to live.
Yeah.
And we looked up and that's where we saw this like sudden like light move.
Yeah, it was over your granddad's house, like the left side of it.
Yeah, it was like over the woods almost to the
Yeah,
right. So
yeah.
if you're like looking at like down at my granddad's and then looked up to the right, it was
Yeah.
like kind of up
Yeah.
above that.
And that
Yeah.
shot straight down when we looked at it.
Yeah.
That was pretty crazy. It was like there for a second, then it went down. It wasn't like when you see. I've seen a shooting star before, or a comet going past,
Yeah.
and it was nothing like that.
It was very quick because it was like, I think me and you just happened to be looking at the stars because it's one of those things where like it's so remote you can see the sky and the stars really
Yeah.
well, so you always like are sort of drawn to them. And then I think we would just happen to be looking up and we saw what looked like a star, just entirely like stationary, and then suddenly it just died away.
Yeah.
That's what we saw. But yeah.
Like that woods is weird though. My brother said he's been walking in there once and he's had like a log thrown at him.
Yeah, I remember you said about that.
Yeah, and
I used to walk through that woods at like 1 o'clock in the morning after work.
yeah. Well, we did it all the time, didn't we?
Yeah. Well, I used to walk from the town all the way through the woods. It's about a 45-minute walk at like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Mm.
I used to freak myself out.
That
I used to have
walk
to
was
listen to music.
long.
I'll just be there like on my own in the darkness. Like I'd have my phone light on and I'll be playing music from my phone in my earphones.
Yeah.
It's the only way I could do it. And then I'd just be like singing along to whatever I was doing, like just like completely, like phase it out.
Yeah.
I knew I could do it.
That walk was long though.
Mm.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to do that, like walking through there by myself.
Nah, I freaked myself
There's
out.
not far from mine. There's like a little patch of grass, which is like covered by trees. It's like this old, like the road obviously everyone's like called windmill. So like because this old windmill used to be there's only like a little bit of the stone structure left.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
And in that little bit of area, it's not big, a big area or anything, but it's all like at night. It's pitch black. Can't see anything as you walk through there.
Yeah.
I hate walking through there because sometimes I have to take the dog for a walk, take him up that bit, and yeah, it's just it is nerve-wracking just like walking through pitch blackness, not being able to see nothing.
So you should have a dog with you though. If anything's gonna happen, the dog's gonna notice.
Yeah.
No, he's too busy like sniffing at shit.
Everywhere around the area.
They say that dogs are supposed to be like more
Sensitive,
to
yeah.
that sort of thing.
Well, every time I've taken him over there, he'll like stop and look in a direction for like a couple of seconds, look back at me, and then carry on with whatever he was doing.
Maybe he's doing it to troll you.
Or he's just like seeing like a fucking bat or
Yeah, it could just be an animal.
Or
It's probably
twigs.
what it is. I mean, most dogs are predators, so they are constantly on the lookout for
Yeah.
things as a natural instinct, even though they don't really hunt anything nowadays. Most of them.
I recently went wild camping at Dartmoor National
Oh yeah.
Park, and we went to this woodland. It's called Yarva Woods, I think. Originally, we was going to camp next to this old bridge in the middle of the woods, but we decided against it because it was a hell of a hill to be going down and up with all that gear. But anyway, long story short, we camped in this field next to this woods, and we went for a walk just a quick walk in the woods, just to drain the kid of his energy because he just had some sugar before, a little jam sandwich actually. Anyway, I noticed on the sign post by the entrance, it's like a little miniature map of the woods. There's a toilet in the middle of it. And I says to my missus, I might have to come back here in a minute because I don't want to be shitting in the woods or the field or whatever. I want to use the toilet. Anyway, so Long story short, we set up camp. I said I'll be back in about 30 minutes then. So I started walking towards the woods and walking through with my little tiny LED torch that I've got. And as I'm just shining it around me, occasionally I just see like a pair of eyes glowing back up, looking at me.
Oh yeah,
I'm thinking, oh, don't be freaked out. It's just a fox or something like that. And by the time I get to this toilet, it's like a little ranger's office in the middle of the woods with the toilet, and the toilet's actually locked due to the COVID-19. I'm like, great. So I started walking back, and by this time it's pitch black, and I didn't want to leave. I didn't want to leave the toilet area because it had a big light outside the door. I felt safe there. Anyway, I started walking back, and at that point, I'm literally just seeing eyes glowing all around, pretty much, like staring, because it's a proper national woodland park. And the thing that scares me the most, freaking wild grazing ponies just come out of the wood line, like out of the tree line, and scared the shit out of me, man. Honestly, I just sort of hear this walking right to my right. Don't see anything. I shine the torch, I can't see anything. I'm freaking out, and then all of a sudden these horses just come right out at me. It's like, oh my days. They're not, I mean, they're proper tame as well. They're not even scared of me. They just go right up.
All like that. We used to actually
a sigh of relief.
Not more horse.
Yeah.
We had a pony, and he was a foal from the moor. That was like his origin. We had him and his brother. They were both from the same place. It was really weird. Yeah, they looked like Dartmoor horses as well, like those guys. It was really weird.
But yeah, that was my little foray into Dartmoor. The next night we camped on like this like a hill in the middle of the moors, and I don't mind that because it's not surrounded by like trees or anything, so you can even at night time you can see quite clearly when the stars are shining down and whatnot.
Yeah.
But it's just like woodland areas I don't do well with at night time because as I said, your mind just fabricates so much.
Even during the day, woodland areas are like, I wouldn't say spooky, but funnest places to go.
Funnily enough, the next day we went walking in that woods again, and we actually got lost. We was trying to follow
the reason
path.
why.
We was trying to follow the path, but there's no signs on the path, and it's a 4-mile path that goes around in a circle. So we ended up getting lost for like 4 hours.
I remember, like, because the woods where I used to live, I knew them so well, I couldn't get lost in them. Like, I'd been around them so many times and gotten lost and found the way. I got to the stage where I couldn't get lost, and I really wanted to get lost in the woods because I hadn't experienced it since I was a kid. It was like a nostalgic thing for me. I was like, I want to go to a woods and get lost because I've not done it since I was like a child.
Do you remember we used to like? Carry on.
No, I was finished.
Sorry. Do you remember we used to have like the light woods and the dark woods?
Yes.
Where like
yeah.
the left side or the right side was like mostly fern, and it was a lot darker than the rest of the woods.
Yeah, there was a part of the woods that there was this big tree, and it was covered in ivy, and it was really like shadowy looking. And around it was a bunch of trees with like ivy on. I think like when trees have got loads of ivy on the branches, it makes them look a lot like creepier because it blocks out the light a bit more and makes it look a bit more shadowy. But it was like right next to the area because the woods where I used to live was like a logging woods, so they would plant trees, and then once the trees had grown, they would cut them down and replant. Yeah. So the area right next to it had been partly cut down. So it made that area even darker, and we cut down a tree there, didn't we?
Did we? Oh yeah, we did. Yeah.
When we were kids, we cut down a tree. It's a really fucking dangerous thing to do when you're a kid. But we didn't actually finish the cut because what we done was we had this saw that I feel like we borrowed from my granddad. We went up in the woods and we were like, we're gonna cut a tree down, and we found this big fucking tree.
I don't think we did. I don't think it was from there.
You don't think it was from my granddad?
No, I think
Was
it was.
it not?
I think it was from the abandoned farm.
I don't know, because the stuff we found from the abandoned farm, we hid under a rock and it mysteriously
yeah.
disappeared. That
But
was
we-
really weird, actually.
Yeah.
Because, right, me and Ollie found like this weird old barn, and there was like some old tools in there, and we took them. We were like, oh, we can use these to like do stuff in the woods, because we were like making a little base in the woods. And we brought them down to the base and we hid them under a rock. Like, next time Ollie came around, it was probably like a few days later, maybe a week. We went back and they were gone. All the tools were gone.
Yeah.
we don't-
Someone wanted his tools back.
Well, I don't know how the fuck he figured out they were there.
Maybe he's a
Followed you,
professional
mate.
tracker. He might be a tracker, mate.
We wouldn't have thought it was just a completely like empty fucking barn.
Yeah.
It was.
I'm on about
But yeah.
the spirit of the farmer.
Oh, the
Followed you
spirit.
back it. Yeah,
The
followed you back with the tools.
Spirit. It might have been the spirit.
You brought the
there was-
spirit with you.
That barn was really fucking weird though.
Yeah.
It was like, it was basically like a farmer's storage space that he clearly didn't ever use because it
Yeah.
was fucking filthy and covered in dirt. And there was like a car there that was like under like a tarp and shit. And we just went there. I remember we'd get so freaked out about it. And there was like a shed next door to it that had like a shopping trolley in it.
Yeah, I remember that.
Really fucking strange.
I climbed through that window, didn't
That shed is actually the inspiration for the name of this podcast.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what I was thinking about. I was like, oh, do you remember we used to go to that weird shack thing? That's how I came up with the idea for the weird shack. And I suggested it to you, and you were like, oh, that's actually a good name.
Yeah, I do like that name. It's a good name. It's a good name.
Yeah, that's what that's actually based on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think that the saw we used to cut down the tree was from that, because we lost those tools like immediately.
Yeah.
Someone just took them, and we don't know who. I'm guessing someone must have gone to that place and just found them and was like, oh,
Tools.
guess what has these. Yeah.
It
free
could have been. It
tools.
could have been anyone from the caravan parks.
Yeah, there was like a caravan park nearby. So a lot of people used to come walk in those woods from the caravan park. But yeah, we cut down a tree. I'm pretty sure it was one of my granddad's saws. And we went up there and we just was sawing this tree down for like hours, trying to cut this tree down. And it didn't go down. It didn't go down. But then we came up there like a few weeks later, and the tree had fallen. So obviously we'd weakened the tree enough so the wind would knock it down.
No idea why
So
we did
came
that.
up there,
Didn't we want to make a? Didn't we want to make a stool there?
Yeah, we want to cut it down to make it into a seat.
The stump.
Down a tree, like a few hundred years old. Just sit on it.
Just to sit on it.
Sit on its
That's
carcass.
the way if you're a teenager, you just do dumb shit like that.
Yeah.
Legend.
Oh, all right. Let's end it here because it's nearly an hour into it.
Yeah, man.
Okay, sure, yeah.
All right. Thank you for joining this really
Oh.
random episode, but it was kind of a
Feel
cool adventure.
free to make the pictures like public or whatever if you want. Maybe some people can see something spooky in them or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. I'll put them up on each bit. I've got them in order. I'll keep them in order.
I don't know if it would be easier to like download this episode, like download this video from Twitch,
What, then
and
put it
edit
on?
from that.
Yeah, that would probably be better. Yeah, I'll do
And
that.
we could still save the audio because you could use that to boost it, but then
Yeah.
you get it in order and you could figure out
Which is what?
what clips are being used
Yeah,
when.
yeah. I'll figure out. I got 3 days off now.
Yeah.
I'll smash out the previous one that we did.
Mate, I've got 3 days off as well.
The ranking. Oh, Chris. Ooh.
Wincy dink.
Well, you better be there for my charity stream tomorrow, guys.
I thought Reese was doing the ranking. We not finished that. Reese?
No, Reese has edited the.
I did the sound thing, Ollie.
Oh, you did the
video.
audio.
I'm
Yeah.
doing the video and uploading.
The audio was probably most of the work. To be fair.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
so fucking crazy, right?
All right. I'm gonna call it here.
1, 2, 3, record. 1, 2, 3, record. And sleep mark at the same time.
All right. Thank you for joining me on this episode, boys.
Always a pleasure.
It was fun.
Cheers, Cheers, Shacksters.
Thanks, Shackers.
Huge peeps.
All right.
Love you.
Love you, dude.
Love you more.
Bye.
Bye.